Fuck. Sorry, it cut out my phone ran out of memory for videos, but anyway, so we left off on the Cramps Bad Music for Bad People. So I guess this is part 2 or whatever. Well, this is obviously gonna be longer. Oh, okay. I'm trying not to mix up the CDs and the vinyl because I'm trying to mix them up because I want the CDs and the vinyl from the same bands to be shown. But yeah. I'll show my Dead Kennedys shit. I've got 3 of their albums. I just need Frankenchrist to have all of them, but I can't. Frankenchrist is good, but I can't get into it as much as the other stuff. I really want to get Gimme Convenience or Gimme Death, though. So first, obviously, Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables. Amazing album. Absolutely classic. My second favorite from them. Cool album cover with like a police car crash. And there's the back. It's a digipack with a bonus DVD that I've honestly never watched. So yeah, actually the funny thing about the DVD is that since like, if you listen to the Dead Kennedys, you know the controversy behind that painting inside of the Frankenchrist album. And the funny thing is, my dad thinks that there's probably something inappropriate on this DVD, so that's why I haven't watched it. But I obviously know it's a documentary on the band, but I don't know. He said that when he's like, "Don't watch that." It was just funny. I don't know, but yeah, a great album. Every song here's the best, except for Viva Las Vegas. I can't really get into that song, or Fun Night at the Beach. But every other song is amazing, though. Kill the Poor, Four to Death, Let's Lynch the Landlord, Drug Me, Chemical Warfare, California, Uber Alice, I Killed Children, Stealing People's Mail, Ill in the Head, that's an underrated song as fuck, Holiday in Cambodia. Essential if you like Dead Kennedys. My favorite Dead Kennedys album, and the album that got me into them, Plastic Surgery Disasters. Great fucking album. So yeah, this one's also got my favorite song from Dead Kennedys, which is Trust Your Mechanic. So yeah. And I really like the lyrical topics they cover on this album too. Like they go for a very political but darkly political kind of vibe on here, how like fucked up the government and society is. So it's also kind of like social comment. There's a lot of good social commentary on here, which is the only things I like about the Dead Kennedys lyrics. So yeah, excellent album. Next we have my last Dead Kennedys CD. It's not my favorite. I don't listen to it very much anymore. Bedtime for Democracy. It's okay. They kind of play in the style that they played on in the In God We Trust Incorporated EP, but mixed with Frankenchrist, and it doesn't really work, but it's still good. So there are some good songs on here, like Take This Job and Shove It, Dear Abby, Rambo's of the Clown, Macho Insecurity, Chicken Shit Conformist. They also have a little post-punk elements on here. It's okay. If you just like Dead Kennedys, don't get this, but if you love them, get this, because it's so good. Oh, I'll show my off CDs. Because all my vinyl are buried under CDs, so I'm trying to, like, I don't know. I don't have 2 of their CDs. I don't have first 4 EPs, but I want to get the vinyl box set of 7 inches for that. That'd be very cool to have. Anyway, so here's their self-titled. It's probably their worst in their whole discography, but that doesn't mean it's a bad album. It's just not up to par with everything else. But there are some good songs on here, like Wiped Out or Toxic Box. I Need One, I Want One. That's a really good one. Cracked. I like the lyrics on here a lot, too, on songs like Feelings Are Meant to Be Hurt. But, yeah. There's the inside. So, yeah. And then, probably the second best off album, the best being First 4 EPs. Wasted Years. Very, very good album. I like that artwork, too. Raymond Pettibon's a fucking genius. Same layout, too, with, like, the prosthetic digipack. But, yeah, this is excellent. Alright. Next I'll show my Minor Threat stuff. So, I have pretty much everything from them that's, I guess, in print. I don't know if any of their... well, on CD, at least. I don't have the individual releases on vinyl, but that'd be cool to have eventually. First, there's Complete Discography. So, you know, essential if you like Minor Threat, obviously. I mean, this is pretty much their main release. You know, some amazing pissed off songs on here, like Filler, Straight Edge, Seeing Red, Small Man, Big Mouth, I Don't Want to Hear It, Screaming at a Wall. You know, just fucking amazing. Also, the album cover comes in like other color variants. Some are in blue and some are in red. And there's the back. I also like the disc cover. And there's also the Out of Step album cover right there, which I really like. And then I have their first demo to tape. It's alright. I very rarely listen to this because all the songs that are on here are on this, but these are just the demo versions. But I'm a huge fan of Minor Threat, so that's why I have this. But if you don't need this if you like Minor Threat, but it's nice to have. It's just nice to have. There's not really anything inside, but what's funny is that there's a picture of Henry Rollins wearing a dress. I don't know why, but yeah, that's pretty funny. And there's also pictures of, like, the band, like, dressed up weird and stuff. Well, not there, but where else? And you see he has, like, a floating on his head in the background. I don't know, it's really funny. You can tell they're having a lot of fun recording these demos. The disc cover is also cool. It's like a picture of the band playing live. They look very young. So yeah, it's alright. I prefer the versions that are on complete discography, but still good. Next we've got more straight edge stuff. 7 Seconds. I've got 2 CDs from them. First there's The Crew. Their best album in my opinion. Some people will say Walk Together, Rock Together, but this one's also very good. I should get that one sometime on vinyl. I saw it for really cheap at the record store used one time. There's a lot. Pretty much every song here is really good. Very melodic hardcore. Really catchy songs that stick in your head. This is a very nostalgic album for me. In middle school, I listened to this a lot. So yeah. And then probably one of my least favorite punk albums I own, but it's not terrible. It's just really mediocre. This is a newer 7 Seconds album. Well, it's not newer, but it's one of their newer albums. This came out in 2000 something. It doesn't say on here anywhere. But this is Take It Back, Take It On, Take It Over. This is the first 7 Seconds CD I bought, and I was kind of disappointed because they went kind of pop punk on here, which is funny because there's lyrics on here that are like anti like that whole like Hot Topic mentality, I guess. But what's hilarious is that it's like they went kind of pop punk on here, which I think is really ironic. But I like that album cover though; it's pretty cool, and the disc is also pretty neat. It has like their logo thing with like the 7. I don't know, but it's all right. I probably wouldn't recommend that unless you're like a huge 7 Seconds fan. Next we have my Ramones CDs. I mean, if you're into punk, who the hell doesn't mess with the Ramones? The Ramones are like the best. They're not my favorite, but they're probably one of the best bands that aren't hardcore. They are one of the best bands that aren't hardcore. Some people say they're the best punk band. I don't think they're the best, because they're more like proto-punk almost, but they're still amazing. This is my favorite album from them, Road to Ruin. Really, really great. There's a lot of diversity on here, and there's only like one song on here that's overplayed, which is nice because there's a lot of overplayed Ramones songs. On here, there's like, like I Want to Be Sedated is the only overplayed song here. Everything else is pretty underrated. Like, I Wanted Everything, I Just Want to Have Something to Do, Go Mental, Bad Brain. Really good album. I like that album cover a lot too. I have a poster of it. This is one I don't really like very much. Mondo Bizarro, which was, it's okay. When it finds out I bought it used, and like, I guess whoever previously owned it had stolen it because there's like a knife hole over the barcode. It's funny. This album's okay. I don't know. It's their second to last album, I think, and it's all right. I don't know. I would only recommend this if you're a hardcore Ramones fan. Their old albums are the best. And then I just have a greatest hits compilation. This was given to me by a friend in middle school. All their overplayed but still very good songs on here, like Blitzkrieg Bop, Beat on the Brat, Judy's a Punk, Gina's a Punk Rocker, We're a Happy Family, Rockaway Beach, Teenage Lobotomy, Rock and Roll High School. I don't like that song. The KKK, Take My Baby Away, Pet Sematary, Warthog. Also, I like how there's like the pinhead guy on the back. Cool. And also the disc. It has like grooves on the disc cover, so it looks like a record, if you could see. Kind of. Yeah, you can't really see it, but if you like feel it along, I don't know, it's sort of a neat little touch. I also like how there's like pictures of the band too. I don't know. I used to dress like one of the Ramones in middle school. It was funny. I wore like a leather jacket and ripped up jeans every day. Alright, next we've got the only album I have from this band. This is Bane. This is very different from the Ramones. They're a hardcore band. They were kind of like that brocore style, but it's very emotional hardcore. They sound a lot like bands like Have Heart. If you're into that sort of thing, you'll definitely like this. This is a masterpiece. It's so underrated. It's really good. I really like the song Some Came Running. That's really good. I also like Snakes Among Us. This whole album is amazing, though. Like, it's awesome. And there's the disc. I like the disc. Also, something that's kind of cool in this booklet is that there's a part where it's like, it's just like, like pages, but there's a part where it opens up, where the pages unfold, and you have all the lyrics. But there's also, like, I don't know. But, yeah, it's very cool. So if you're into any kind of, or even if you're into straight edge hardcore, you'll like this, because I think this band, a lot of the members from Spanish straight edge, but I don't think any of their lyrics are about straight edge. What should I show next? Suicidal Tendencies, I guess. Here's their self-titled. I know that they're crossover thrash, but I'm just showing this because I didn't show them in the thrash metal video, so yeah, and they can still pass for hardcore punk. So here's their first album. This is my favorite for them, mostly for nostalgic reasons. They have made better albums, and this one's a little bit overrated, but it's still very good. So yeah, just amazing. The video's getting kind of long, so I'm trying to hurry up. Here's their second album, and one of my favorites from them. It's pretty underrated. Join the Army, just fucking great album. Terrible album cover, but really good album though. A lot of great songs like War Inside My Head, Join the Army, Suicidal Maniac, Possessed to Skate. The artwork on the back is kind of cool though, but yeah. And then here's a box set. It's got 5 of their albums. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to ever buy anything more from Suicidal Tendencies because I don't like their newer material or any of the material besides the albums I own. Unless I get like some of their stuff on vinyl, that'd be cool. But here's How Will I Laugh Tomorrow, When I Can't Even Smile Today. It's a pretty good album. I like the title track a lot. What's after that? Feel Like Shit, Deja Vu. I think there's more. Feel Like Shit, Deja Vu, and Controlled by Hatred. It's like 2 supposed EPs, but they were recorded at the same time, so they just put it on one album. It's not my favorite, but it's still decent. I don't know. This is a very popular one, like Camera Revolution. This one's very good. There's some filler on it, but it's still excellent. I really like the songs You Can't Bring Me Down, and Send Me Your Money. So yeah. It's probably my least favorite Suicidal on my own, but it's not a bad album. Art of Rebellion, it's okay. They didn't get commercially successful with this album, but this is their most commercially successful album, like the highest charting one. I think that's kind of weird. I guess this is intentional. On the back, the track listing is upside down. You have to read it like that, but I don't know. And then I also have Still Psycho After All Those Years. This is the album that introduced me to them, so I like it, mostly for nostalgic reasons, like with a lot of Suicidal Tendencies stuff. But I don't know. The self-titled's better, but it's just a remake if you don't know of the original. It has some of the songs from Join the Army on it too, so that's sort of cool. But the production on there is really nice. But Mike Amir's vocal, and musically it's better, but Mike Amir's vocals just aren't quite as. He doesn't sound as pissed off on it, which I don't like very much. But he does sound a lot of very psychotic though. Next I'll show all my Black Flag shit, since the vinyls are all uncovered now. First, here's Everything Went Black. It's a compilation of pretty much all the stuff that wasn't released on EPs before they had Henry Rollins, if you don't know. So yeah, there's like 24 songs in here, and then the last song is like a compilation of just like commercials and stuff for Black Flag concerts, so that's cool. There's a lot of Raymond Pettibon artwork on here, which I love. So yeah, also something that's kind of neat in the booklet. There's like a lot of liner notes about the band, but there's this one thing, I've never seen this anywhere else other than on this release, but you got this picture of this guy, and it says, 5 suicide attempts and counting, not her, ... her boyfriend. I don't know. Raymond Pettibon is so, like, his arc is so dark and fucked up like that, and that's kind of the reason why I like it. That's the reason why I like Black Flag, too, though. First 4 years, not the reason I like Black Flag, the reason I love Black Flag, is like, they're my favorite band. First 4 years, this is very good, it's all their early EPs. I might get them on vinyl sometime, the individual EPs, but, yeah, like, it says, like, Nervous Breakdown EP, Jealous Again EP, and then a bunch of, like, singles and stuff, or, like, the, 6-pack singles / EP. I don't like what they did with the album cover, but what can you do about that? Nothing really inside, but, yeah. Last Black Flag album I have on CD is Damaged. Very, very good album. The first one with Henry Rollins. This one is pretty much straight up hardcore punk, and it's rawest. Very raw sounding album and very pissed off album, and they got more dark on here too. But yeah. Next, we've got my Black Flag vinyls. I sound like such an idiot because no vinyls. That's because they're records. I don't know. First, we have My War, my favorite album of all time, and my favorite Black Flag album. Just great album. Yeah, every song in here is the best. I especially enjoy side 2, though. I could just kind of sit there and listen to that and not do anything while I'm listening to it. This is my favorite album, like, ever. I love this album cover, too, a lot, but, yeah, there's nothing inside. It's just on black vinyl. Nothing left inside. No pun intended, but, yeah. Alright, next I've got Family Man. I don't listen to this one super often, but I listen to it from time to time. I like that album cover quite a bit. It's very dark, so yeah, like all Raymond Pettibon art. There's that's a pretty controversial album cover too. I mean, there's this guy, he's like shooting his fucking family. Side 1 is all spoken word, if you don't know, and side 2 is all instrumentals. But there's one song that has the whole band on it, and that's Armageddon Man. It's like, the band's like just doing a jam in the background with Henry Rollins reading is more of a spoken word, but yeah, it's also on black vinyl and there's nothing inside because SST is really bad with their vinyl represses, but yeah. Last Black Flag album I've got, Who's Got the 10.5 live. Excellent live album. Like I said, I don't like live albums, but I like this one a lot because you can't hear the crowd. This one has some really good songs. A lot of, this was recorded around the Loose Nut era. So you got like Loose Nut, Bastard in Love. There's also In My Head. And there's also like a 10-minute version of Slipping In mixed with Gimme Gimme Gimme. And a lot of stage banner. But yeah, excellent album. Also black vinyl. I guess I'll show my AFI stuff. I'll show it in chronological order, actually. I have pretty much all their albums except for the Blood album. I gotta get that and review it sometime. Enter Around and Stay Fashionable, first CD I ever bought at a record store, and that album that really got me into punk. So yeah, this video's getting a little long, so I'm trying to hurry up. Here's their second album, Very Proud of Ya. There's a lot of filler on here. There's like 20 songs on here, and like maybe 15 of them are good, but it's still an excellent album though. That artwork is also kind of cool, but yeah. I also like the disc cover. But yeah. Very similar to Enter Around and Stay Fashionable, except a little bit angstier. Now we have my favorite AFI album, and one of my favorite albums of all time. Extremely underrated. Shut Your Mouth and Open Your Eyes. Just fucking genius album. It's so pissed off and enraged. You could feel that emotion in the music. If you don't know what I mean, and if you haven't heard this, go listen to it and you'll understand what I mean. Just fucking great. Album got me through a lot of tough times in middle school. Oh yeah. Black Sail, Sun and Sunset. Very good album. A lot of people say this is their best. It's one of their most polished, but I wouldn't say it's their best. There are some of their best songs on here, though, like God Called In Sick Today, or The Prayer Position. But yeah, they got more, like, gothic on here a little bit, too, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah. My only AFI album that's on vinyl. All Hallows EP, one of the first records I ever bought. Excellent, excellent EP, with probably one of their most popular songs, Total Immortal. At least one of their most popular songs that isn't one of their songs after they turned punk. Also, this is on orange vinyl, which I really like. It's a 10-inch, which is kind of weird. You don't really see 10 inches super often, but it's very cool to have. And I think this is actually it's not limited, but it's like a collector's edition. But yeah, very good. After that is The Art of Drowning. This is another one of the first few AFI CDs I ever bought. This one's very good. They went even more gothic on here, which is great, and yeah, really melodic album too. This is when they started to go more alternative rock, or with a little bit of emo or goth rock. Sing the Sorrow. I enjoy this album quite a bit, mostly for nostalgic reasons, but still excellent album. Also, usually you see this where the logo is like red, but for some reason mine is silver, and I like how they have that artwork from Black Sails and the Sunset on the back. It's very interesting. So, yeah. This is the album that I first heard AFI on, where I really liked it. This is a compilation of all their, not all of it, but it's like a greatest hits of their punk material, and it's excellent. So, yeah. I don't know. December Underground, I don't really like this album that much, but there's a few okay songs here. I'm trying to get through these fast. I'm almost done. AFI, Burials, I really don't like this album very much, but the only song on here that I enjoy is The Seeking Night, but yeah. Also, this video is getting a little long, so I'm gonna make this a 3-parter, then fuck it. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Definitely watch part 3 once I have that up. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye.